I have ironworks in my summoner
Just
yet.
check
Well-
your gear.
Well, I'm waiting for the thing to stop being black screen.
That shit was intense.
Seamus, you racist? It's a screen of color.
I hate
God
you.
damn it.
But yeah, now we're gonna go fight the Avatar. And this is going to be fun.
Hey, Arsenal.
Yes?
No.
Arsenal
No.
card.
Are we still going?
Turn 7
know.
synced? Are you kidding me? Gotta get on that shit. No, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do the savage stuff. Probably in Alexander at max level.
You need to beat turn 9 to unlock Savage, don't you? Or does it get locked alongside it?
Hey,
Nope, you need to beat turn 9.
After this,
Fuck, do I get out of here?
hey, I think you can put Fidget in after me because my dad needs me to get off and do something with him. So
Alright, Fidget, you heard the man. You're up.
sub out.
Fidget's not in here.
Yep, you need to go poker.
Well, she might be in the stream. I don't know. What do I look like? Adolf Hitler?
Yes.
Hit.
That
We are
would be weird.
continuing.
No, wait, you can't be Adolf Hitler. You've got your Jew hat.
God damn it. Ah, still the best comment of all time. So good. So fucking good.
Everyone repair before we go into turn 8.
Where is she online? She's the party
She's-
leader of something
it-
now.
I am going to go take a short break.
Yeah,
Yep,
take
we'll take a
take
short
5,
break. We're
ladies
not-
and gents.
We're not going to go in immediately.
Yeah, I gotta get Fidget in
Fine,
here
yeah,
to
why
replace
not?
Seamus. Or,
Yep, so go get a drink and things like that.
you know, rub one out,
Alright.
toss some salad,
guys.
distribute some free literature. Fucking, that is my favorite new masturbation thing, is distribute some free literature.
Oh god.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah, I didn't get hardly any damage on that boss.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, actually. I found myself running all over the place. That's because I was dealing with the Reynolds.
Yeah, you got almost all of them.
I do like the fact that me switching classes is what single-handedly enabled us to win.
Yeah,
Welcome to
because it
raiding.
allowed us to
boy.
throw flame brief on 2 targets all the
That's
time.
why this is nicer than WoW in that sense. That's,
Because you can just
If
kind
you
of
need
like
to switch
swap in
classes,
and out.
wow, you're kind of screwed.
They allow you to
got-
kind of require class stacking in
Yep.
a way that makes it easier. I don't know. I don't know. It's
Alright.
words, science.
I'll be
Okay.
back later. I'll be
Math,
back
science.
in like maybe an hour if you need to sub in.
Did
After that.
science? Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna go to the armoire.
You guys all get to see the Orange Chatter Discord that is totally cool and free and open.
Totally free
Yep.
and cool and open.
We're not quite at the
Uh,
point where we can do Alexander yet because a bunch of us are
My
level
stream
60, so we might as
froze.
well do
My
this.
stream froze that Keaton limit breaking mellow sign.
I mean, that's a good place to freeze.
So you've just got all these sort of ethereal swords hanging in the air.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
So many swords.
So many swords. All right, I'm gonna take a quick 5. I'll be right back. Enjoy the soothing sounds of my Spotify, and also
If you guys want to, go look up the Avatar in turn 8 just so you know what we're up against.
I don't want to.
Okay, prepare to die.
I want to be slapped.
Okay, you will be slapped by multiple different things, plus mines and explosions.
I mean, I would think explosions are a part of mines, really.
Because this next part is a tank, healer, and DPS check,
So it's an everyone check.
pretty much. It's a light DPS check in that there's one ad to kill, but other than that, it's majorly a tank and healer check.
Oh, good, because I'm pretty sure that last fight was a DPS check.
It was a bunch of ads everywhere. The only ad that appears here is a Dreadnought from turn 4. Except he's really
Wait, what?
angry this time. The Dreadnought from turn 4. He appears in this
Oh
fight.
yeah, that guy. That guy was cool.
He appears in this fight. You guys
Wait, shit. He might be mad that
I'll
I
be right
shoved
back,
my
guys.
knife literally up his ass. Like
Yep.
that was a totally on purpose tactic.
Basically, we're all stacked up in one area, and one person gets designated to run out of the area because they have to leave something away from us.
Is this a random person?
Yep. Well, no, it's
Then
it's a random person. It's a tether from the boss to a person. Then that person can run up, grab the tether, and drag it out of the group. You know the tether mechanics? You know, like Prey, where like someone gets tethered and you can run over and grab the tether from them. I'll take that as a no.
Take what as a no.
that you don't know about the tether mechanics in this game?
If you're tethered to someone, move away from them.
No. That was a Flaser only. In this one, basically, there's a missile that will hit us, but it hits one person. So whoever it tethers that person to the boss. So we call someone to drag the tether away. So they run up, and grab the tether, and then run out the rope. Because it's a giant, you know the tree ants that we see in the shroud.
Yes.
It's a giant mechanical version of that.
I'm sure I'll figure it out when we get in there.
Yep, and he's rooted to the ground.
Oh, so he doesn't move around.
Nope. And there's
good.
4 towers around. There's a dreadnought tower, which you have to put, which spawns a dreadnought. There's two emergency quarantine towers that explode the entire raid for half the HP, so you don't lose them at the same time. And there's a mine tower, which plants 3 mines around the arena. Someone needs to go off and trigger them, because if they're not triggered in 10 seconds, they explode, do the damage to the raid.
So you have to step on the mines.
You have to have one person go off and trigger them.
Good.
It's basically a balancing act between all the party, because you have to push towers at certain times, and you have to push towers, because if you don't push towers, he gets stuck in damage up, and if 2 towers go off at the same time, he instantly kills the raid with Immortal Ray.
Hey, are we talking HOTS or?
We're talking.
I heard towers and pushing, so.
We're talking turn 8, the Avatar. There's a lot of mechanics, and there's also a mechanic where he'll place missiles on people and snare them. If you've done the FFXIV research facility, you'll know a bit about what the Avatar does, because he has his moves in there. Have any of you done the research facility at the end of Heaven's Sword?
What?
I just want everybody in the stream to know I do not endorse the fucking gold spam ad I got while I was AFK.
Great.
Yeah, I'm just lightly briefing people on the Avatar, just giving them a little bit rundown.
It glazed over so fast.
Yeah, I know.
That's how he does though. He explains it in the fastest terms possible.
Yeah.
But
I tried to give it TLDR basically, so I don't have to be here for forever.
Exclamations on bosses help, but really,
Yeah.
it comes down to practice.
Because that's the seeing it. I was just basically giving a little briefer, just so people knew what they were getting into.
Intro.
Yeah, because the entire mechanic is that there's 4 towers. People have to push certain towers. If 2 towers charge at the same time, they give a damage stack to him. If 2 towers go off at the same time, he cancels everything, does Immortal Rain, kills everyone.
Oh, good.
So it's all about pushing towers. Plus, each time you push a tower, you take 100% more damage from pushing any towers again. So you have to have a tower pushing rotation between people.
When did this become Dota?
There's also a dreadnought that
no,
appears
wait.
that we have to tank, and also Brainjack. So a melee has to run in because he'll brainjack the tank. He'll brainjack the tank.
Brainjack the tack.
He'll brainjack the tank, the main tank, which will be Forgel, and mind control him, and Forgel will attack the closest allied target to him.
Well, I mean, at least he'll hit like a wet noodle.
He will, yeah. So what happened for that? All that happens is when he gets brainjacked, the person that we've called out, to soak that, the melee will just run into the middle of the Avatar, and he will go over and just soak that, and get punched in the face by Forgel for a bit.
I get.
Because you don't want the Avatar to be turned around, because every few seconds he does a giant frontal cleave that bleeds.
Yeah, that would be bad.
That's bad.
Yeah. So there's no point in spamming the bleed of the tank, because he'll just constantly reapply it. So don't worry about it spamming it.
I'm gonna just spam Fidget with invites until she joins the party. Yay, it worked!
There she is.
Well, I was
Yeah.
AFK for a while, so I guess that...
This fight, the only DPS check is the Dreadnought, but this fight is predominantly a tank and healer check.
Fidge Flam.
Fidge Flam.
Fidge Flam.
Like, this fight is all about how well we can coordinate.
I don't know if that's a
We're
compliment
gonna
to fish
fucking
fins or an insult to Fidget.
Probably both. Alright, so I'm gonna munch on some things here. I got snacks. So give me 1 second.
We're
so
going
we're about to do
eight,
turn 8.
The Avatar.
We're gonna fucking die. Like I was actually.
You're gonna die. I'm not.
Yeah. Well, you are gonna
I was
die.
actually-
There's mechanic. There's missiles. He snares people. And basically there's like a small circle and a giant circle. A giant circle needs 3 people to soak it. A small circle needs 2 people to soak it. If you put too many people or too little people in, those people instantly die.
Well, Fidget, we will go back and do turn 6 and 7 with you on the next night, Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday we'll go back to turn 6 and 7 and just destroy him.
Or it'll be, or more likely it'll be like our little bet with Twin Tanya, and it'll be just as bad.
No, it wasn't just as bad. We did really good.
No, as I said, as you saw, Melisine, turn 6 and 7 and turn 10 and 11 are meant to be easier than the final turn of the previous coil. So this turn now is meant to be the harder turn than turn 5.
Oh, good.
And then turn 9 is my least favorite turn.
Based on a progressive difficulty
just a
scale,
tad janky.
eventually you're going to get to the point where it's like ridiculous.
Yeah, turn 9 is my least favorite turn because of how janky it is.
Oh,
it's a very well put together fight. It's just all the mechanics. I don't like it.
It's mechanically fine. It's just those mechanics suck.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
I'll be right back. I gotta go do a thing.
And with turn 9, you really don't want mini melee because of a certain mechanic in the beginning phase.
When are we starting, you think?
We're just waiting for people to get back from their
In
breaks.
just a minute or two, the people should
Okay,
be coming
cool.
back.
We're going to be fighting a giant mechanical treant.
Lovely.
He's rooted to the ground, so you can't drag him around, Forgel. So he will stay in the same place regardless. But so that means, Forgel, that you are free with the mines to run over and just go stab them, step on them. Yes, I did tell him to deliberately step on landmines, because you have to.
I like Minesweeper.
They also knock you back flying, and also knock anybody
Yeah,
out.
I checked the video about that.
So you have to be careful about which way you disrupt them.
I'm going to try and chain all three.
Bang, 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 and it just dies to the avatar straight after.
Yep.
Also be prepared to lose control of your character at certain points due to brain jack.
Lovely.
Well, only the main tank gets hit by it. And then the main tank will attack the closest allied target at the point he was brain jacked. So we just have a melee. We just have a melee run in, and you know when I'm standing there. There's no dispelling in this one. There's no dispelling at all in this turn.
There's an ability that he casts called Diffusion Ray, which I have to
Yeah.
which you dispel.
Yeah, but he applies it to the tank like 24/7. It would chew through your mana basically. It's that frontal cleave that he does. You'll see him like a giant, like four cleave laser, 4-point laser in front of him.
How much is my dispel? Yeah, it's
Your
kinda
spell is
expensive.
leeches.
No,
Yeah.
how much mana is it? Kind of expensive.
It is kind of expensive.
Oh, actually,
No point. The bleed doesn't do much. Like you only need to bleed. You only dispel the bleed if he's going to go and do mine straight after, because then that will probably stack up. Other than that, the bleed isn't all that potent, because no one else is taking raid damage. Like the raid damage comes out at certain times, and you know when it's coming. Because he basically goes, this guy's taking raid damage, and this guy's being snared. Like you know exactly when it's coming out. Gaseous missile and ballistic missile, that's what they're called. Also the towers when they explode. But we push these towers at certain points, so we decide when we want to take raid damage. And we have to in the final phase, because in the final phase is a healer check. There shouldn't be a healer check. It's more of a raid check. That I think Allegan Field goes out on one person, apart from the main tank. Any damage they take, they quadruple the damage back out to us in raid damage when it expires.
Alright guys, I'm gonna take off. Y'all have a good day.
Bye. Well, that's just the final phase, so we'll get to that.
Have a
when we
good
get to
one.
that.
Thanks for coming in.
First of all, the first major thing we have to work on is tower pushing and ballistic missile stacking. Those are the two main mechanics that's working right at the beginning.
We're probably gonna have about an hour to work on this.
Yep.
Delicious food. Oh, these are timed phases.
Yes, they are. Because the towers spawn at certain points. So you have to beat him down before you get to a certain tower set. Because once you get to the 8th tower set, it's all towers at once. And
Okay, I'm back. Had to poop.
Okay, welcome back.
So you want to burn him down before that happens. So you have a soft DPS check during this fight.
Oh,
Don't
good.
already
More
check.
things.
Or just burning him down.
I just want to make sure. I want to see who's here. Torgal.
Those two are not here. Wait, that one is not here.
Alright, so we're just waiting on Fidget.
Yeah.
Pitch Flam.